You remember the day your baby was born? You rushed to the hospital. You tried not to forget that pack you put by the door. You got in the car and you headed off to the hospital. You went inside and they made you fill out all that paperwork, and then they took you to labor and delivery. And then it hit you. In a little while, you're going to have a child, a baby. And no matter how your child was delivered, how long it took, how easy or hard the delivery was, after a time in the hospital, you had a new baby. And when you first look at that child, your heart just explodes with love, the newest member of your family. You want to protect him and you want to care for him. You can't stop kissing that sweet little face. I think all parents feel that way about their new babies. And even if your child is grown and married, I'll bet you can still remember the feeling of kissing that sweet, innocent little face. And when you first held your child, you looked at him and you counted his fingers and you counted his toes, and then you really looked at him and you see God at work. You realize this is a miracle, this gift of a baby. And then you wonder, what will he become? And you look in his eyes deeper and you say, what will you be like when you grow up, little man? And it was the same for Mary, but she didn't give birth in a sterile hospital with doctors and nurses to take care of her. No, she gave birth in a dirty stable, a place for animals. And it was there she labored and gave birth to her baby. And she named him Jesus, just as the angel Gabriel had told her. You see, Mary didn't even get to name her own baby. God did. But still, when she looked in the eyes of that sweet little face, her heart exploded with love. And as she kissed that face and looked into the eyes, do you think she realized she was kissing the face of grace? That her child was God's gift to us, a gift freely given. The birth of a child, whether it's your first, second, third, whatever, changes you forever. But the birth of this child, Jesus, changed the world forever. The baby with the face of grace.